Hello, people of YouTube. Alright, so I've been experimenting with some Jewel Thief stuff for a while now, and I've come to a pretty efficient little setup. Basically, ground with a radiant circuit. Okay, it's kind of a wacky little setup here. It's a Tesla radiant circuit here. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. And then this is obviously a famous brand name battery, rechargeable battery. But I basically have this hooked up in parallel with this, and it's in a delta configuration, on negative delta configuration. Positive is being facilitated by this germanium diode off of this. See, right? Isn't that correct? Maybe I have that not right. Yes, off of the positive side of this battery. Okay, so the ground should be recharging this battery. This battery is delivering energy into the capacitor when it drops below the harmonic state of this filter cap. That makes sense. Right now we're at 812, and it's because I'm picking up ambient light from the incandescence, or I shouldn't say incandescence, they're fluorescence. Right there, yeah. So I will attach this, and you can see it's pretty bright right now. Go for and, full shirt with that. Well, it's see if I can find its harmony. There we go. And it's one directional. Solar panels taking very little energy from that. Bend it a little bit, but it's just a really nice balance of DC to AC inverter using a Jewel Thief with a 2N3904, and it's just a Jewel Thief basically, and nothing too special, just kind of playing with balance and efficiency using a ground. And my grounding system is just a copper pipe I've had in the back there, but I actually added a negative. The problem is my negative is more north. Let's see, there it is. My negative is more north than my positive. And it should be the other way around, according to the research I've been looking into, according to some things that Laser Saber has said, and a couple other guys. And so I'll probably improve on that and make it run out a little better in my yard. You know, I'm just renting, so I can't make anything too permanent. But you know, I've been really thinking about the static electric stuff that I originally started experimenting with, and you know, maybe I will coat a mylar balloon in enamel and float that baby up and do some type of leaf structure, or I guess it'd be a fractal pattern using copper stranded wire around the mylar, and I'll see if I can get some power that way. I'm gonna try playing with that a little bit, and the balloon probably only stay up maybe a week, you know, depending on how far I go up in the atmosphere. Certainly not going to reach too high, but if it goes over 30 feet, it's definitely going to pull in a lot more voltage than I currently do. And I also get away from a lot of the 60 hertz line voltage. So this right here is my next little play around experiment. I'm probably going to need to extend the axle, because this is this magnet in here. It's a pretty beefy magnet, as you can see. Here we go. Has a lot of flux. And its range probably goes out to about there, which is not going to be good for a magnetic bearing. I'm going to have to make a better base. This is just some scrap material, as you can see by this terrible cut job. So I'll have to expand that out a little bit, and I'll start playing with this a little more of a window motor. And then I have a couple of more ideas, and I can just replace, you know, different coiling designs by just sinking it in there like that. So I got another idea I'd like to play with, using some steel wire, whether I make a Faraday cage on the outside or intertwine the steel with the copper. So, and then also if I can find some aluminum wire, I'd like to play around with that too. Not to mention make a better negative ground. So